Hello, good people. Guy here, welcome back. Going to share with you all another story out of my book. This one is going to be a two-parter, and it's going to be, like all of them, really difficult to believe it. But it is the truth. It is me sharing what happened in 2004. This is August 2004. This starts where I am at my ex-wife's house, and I have a lucid dream about an event that is coming up. Actually, it's about an event that has already occurred, and I'm seeing it, and it's coming up in the future, but this has already happened. And the event is where I'm supposed to be united with one of these beings in some way. I'm supposed to be united with one of these beings. That's what the vision is. Very real, and it has already occurred. That was the first part of it. Fast forward about a week later, I am in Seattle, and I am driving my friend to work. It's early in the morning, probably about 8:30, down Rainier Avenue, and I noticed that the car I'm driving in, my car has been surrounded by 3 red cars, and I immediately know that the vision I had a week earlier is starting. It's about to happen. And I try to look inside the cars, but for some reason you can't see in there. They have a mirrored window or something, and this has happened to me several times before, and it's quite unsettling not to be able to see the occupants that have been harassing you for the last couple of months. So yeah, I know this is happening right now. I immediately go, my demeanor falls to doom. And they are waiting for me to drop my friend off and go back, and they're going to make sure that I drive back to the house, because there's no escape. There's no escape. I have no choice in this. They have made their intentions very clear to me, painfully so. There's no escape. I must go back and complete whatever is being required of me. Drop my friend off. I drive back in the drive of doom back to the house. It's the contradiction between the beautiful day and the feeling I was feeling inside couldn't be more apparent. I was walking the plank. I pull up to the house. I'm going to show you the house right now. I pull up to the house. I'm already starting to cry. And I walk up the stairs, open the door, and I keep the door open, and I sit by a chair by the door. I break out my little orange Bible, and I start praying to God. Please, God, save my soul for what is about to happen to me. Please save my soul for what is about to happen to me. Again, the tears. I'm all alone. I've been dealing with this. Nobody knows what's going on. No one. I haven't been able to say anything to anybody. And I say some words, misguided words about the girl that I was with, I thought she had something to do with this, and I said some ridiculous things, but they were said. And I prepare for my death. Save, but I'm like, God is my shield. Save my soul. God has been there the entire time. And it's time. I get up, I shut the door, and I solemnly walk back to the bedroom that you can see in this video. Window you can see in the video is where the bedroom is. I walk back to the bedroom. I'm supposed to lay on the bed. This is like instinct. Remember, the thing has already happened. I saw it in the vision. It's already occurred. I'm just acting it out. I lay on the bed and I have my Bible in my left hand, and I lay down like this, clutching that Bible, preparing for whatever is about to occur. There's no escape from this. These intra-dimensional beings can enter into the matrix, into this divine matrix, anywhere they wish. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Anywhere they wish. I hear the car pull up. I hear the door shut. They're here. They are here. Walk up the stairs, and the door opens to the house. And something extraordinary happens at that moment. The smell that usually accompanies these beings happens. I have my eyes closed. That's what I'm supposed to do. But only this time, a different smell comes in. And what I see in my mind is my eyes are closed, but I can clearly see the room, and from the top of the ceiling in the room, a dark cloud falls from the ceiling down to the floor. And it's like smoke that gently fell down, and the smell of that particular atmosphere was different than the original one. It's slightly different, like if it was a frequency, it fell fell in the room. I was so intrigued. It's like, what, the fear that I had I'm fighting for my life, right? I'm gonna die. And this happens, and I'm like, snap out of this, like, what's going on? What is happening? What's happening? Another one, right after that one, falls from the ceiling. I can see it falling, and it's darker than the first one, and the smell is heavier and thicker than the first one. And it happens a third time. The third one falls, and it's dark gray, and it's heavy, and it's thick, and it falls into the room. But each time it fell, there was a different smell, like a different frequency. It was so bizarre. It was so strange. I'm totally intrigued with this. Like, what's going on? I'm not going to die. What's going on? The clickers come to the bedroom, and they're standing at the door, and they're talking. They're clicking back and forth. The smell, the different smell from what I can believe is they use this as a medium for different levels of contact, so that they can cross boundaries, just like we have frequencies that we can't see. They are able to cross boundaries with this sense. That's what I think. That's what I think. They're at the door, they're clicking to let me know that they're in the room, right by my feet, and one of them takes his finger on my right foot and touches the bottom of my heel and runs his finger up the bottom of my foot. And I'm like, okay, that's weird, but comforting. That wasn't bad. It didn't hurt. It was very unexpected. It was as if to say, I'm right here. I'm right here. One of them comes to my left. I'm laying on the bed. The other one comes to my right, which is interesting because I'm on a bed, right? I'm laying on the bed like this. The bed, this floor is right next to my left side. So this one's standing here, but there's the one to my right, but there's bed there, right? So how is he able, again, frequency. So they're talking, they're talking to each other, and I'm listening intently. My eyes are closed, but I am listening. My senses are on overdrive. I'm listening to them talk. And then suddenly, they start working on the inside of my stomach. These two particular intra-dimensional beings are doctors. And they start pulling on the inside of my groin. I mean, I can feel it. They are pulling on the inside, feel it, and it's uncomfortable. I'm kind of moving around a little bit. Wait a minute, what's going on here? What's going on? And I'm thinking, I'm supposed to be united with one of these beings? Like united with one of these beings? What? Are they reversing the vasectomy that I had 30 years ago? That's what went through my head. I don't know why. I still, to this day, am baffled by that particular action of theirs. Nevertheless, they're done. They're talking to each other. I think I hear what they're saying. I think I understand it. One of them lifts my hand up to see what I'm holding and lays it back down on my chest. They did that before they started working on my stomach. I should have said that before. They did that before, then they started working on my stomach. To see what I was reading, clutching the Bible like a lifeboat. And he laid it back down. Anyways, they finish and they leave. I wait for 5 minutes or so, and I open my eyes. This is it, done. I realize I'm supposed to meet. The vision was I am supposed to meet one of these beings and be united with one of them. That's the vision. I sit up and I'm like, the door's open. Is she going to walk around the corner and I'm supposed to, stupid man brain. I realize that I'm not prepared for that. I'm not prepared to even see this being, because everyone that I've seen has been blue. Everyone I've seen has been blue. Is there a blue woman going to be coming around the corner with no hair? I get fear hits me. Struck with fear. I'm like, oh no. I get up and I run through the house, out the back door to the backyard, and the fresh air hits me like a ton of bricks. Hits me, wakes me up, and I hear this loud hum. The whole neighborhood was humming from this strange sound. I'm looking, what is that sound? I look up and I realize that it's coming from the top of the house. There is a craft on top of the house pumping atmosphere into the house. Yes, absolutely. There's no doubt about it. That's exactly what was going on. It was incredible. And it was incredible. It was very loud. Right then, a military plane, the one with the, radar on the back, flies directly over the house. I'm looking up, I'm like, they're looking for this. They're looking for this craft that's cloaked over this house, pumping atmosphere into the house. That's why it was falling from the ceiling. Yep, that's why it's falling from the ceiling. This really happened. I'm blown away by the whole thing. It was crazy. This is out of a movie. It's out of a movie. I'm like, I need to get out of here. I got an appointment in Auburn. I run through the house. I hold my breath, run through the house, grab my keys out the front door. And I realize when I go out the front door that something they did to me woke my brain up. It woke like my third eye up, because everything was vibrant. All the colors were bright. I can hear the sound of the world. I'm not kidding. I can hear the sound of the human frequency. I swear to you, everything changed. Something happened when they did that. I'm not going to go finish the rest of this story because I'm uncomfortable saying it. For that day, a couple of more things happened. You can go read it on Kindle. But that was the gist of that. This isn't over. I get in my car and I leave. It's not over. I left before it was complete. So that's the first part. The second part is just as crazy. So I swear, this is true. This really happened. It's out of a sci-fi movie. I know it's absolutely nuts. It's hard to comprehend. It's hard to believe, guy. I don't blame you. But this is true. You guys know where I ended up. I ended up with Craig and Suzanne. The whole thing was planned. It was a plan from the start. There you go. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.